What's going on, guys? Hey, it's Anthony with the Wrenched Out Garage. It's super early in the morning. If you watched our last video where I talked about my wife and I's anniversary present, which is right there, I am going to start working on that. So if you guys are going to watch those install videos, you're going to see me pretty much wear the same gear for all these installs, simply because, and the point of this is, if you look at the area here, I was charging this up and cleaning up my helmet. I've got my lift kit for the Silverado. I'm going to go over to that and details in a different video, of course. But I've got my lights. I've got some of the camera stuff already set up over there. I'm going to grab some stuff and then move it over there. But I do have all of this stuff, and I have to start getting the trailer going so I can get out with that. So in order to get to this, I need to get all these boxes and all this stuff out of here. Here's cardboard that I need to throw in the bed of my truck because I recycle. But I've got all these parts sitting here. Oops, sorry about that shake. I've got all these parts sitting here, and I need to get moving. I'm going to sell. These are the stock tires that came on that. Those are 29s. Obviously I put 32s on it right out of the gate. So we're gonna sell those, but that can go away. But the big box over there is gonna go away with installs. All of these boxes here, put the helmets up and everything else. So what I'll do is I'm gonna start doing some of these install videos, and then we'll come back and I will maybe do a cleanup video, and we'll go from there. But I'm super stoked. And real quick, the parts that I got for this out of the gate are, as I've said before, protection and all of that. So the reason that you're gonna see, like, we got mirrors, side mirrors. I got the center mount mirror that goes up in between there. That is for comfort and for protection, really, for the driver, simply because I'm gonna be driving, my wife's gonna be driving, my son might drive it, and I want the ability to see the passengers in the back with the center mirror, and then of course I want to see anything that's behind me. If I'm out riding with someone, it makes it 10 times easier. This thing, you know, when you go, just to give you an idea, let me go around all this crap I got sitting everywhere. So when you're sitting in here in the cockpit, let me show you. You know, you're sitting up here. Let me kind of give you my view here. You know, it looks like, oh, everything is right there, and it is for the most part. But when you're turning to look back, your view is pretty limited. So having a mirror right here is going to help. Having a center mirror here, so you don't have to turn back and look at the guys behind you, is going to help dramatically. Of course, we also have a roof and a lot of other things. So I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna finish setting up the main camera and start shooting some of these install videos so I can get back to you guys, and we can get this garage cleaned up, and we could talk a little bit about the trailer. All right, whoa. All right, guys. So as promised, I started, I guess, this video off a couple days ago, and there we go. My tripod was messing with me. Anyways, I had to do some cleanup. I did some installs on the RZR. It's hanging out outside at the moment. V-Rod has to be cleaned, but as you can see, this is almost cleaned up. I've got some video gear that's gonna go to the office. I've got more video gear that needs to just get put up. I've got stuff charging and a lot more. Anyways, the point of this video was to kind of show you, I mean, really just how legit and the real deal on, we're working on stuff all the time from the garage. Now we've got the RZR, I've got the project bike, got the V-Rod, the Silverado, and it's not, I'm not bragging or any of that stuff. It's just, I've got a lot of cool projects and a lot of cool stuff going on. The trailer's a project in itself. Obviously this thing's got flats. It's been sitting on the side of my house. Real quick with this, I picked this thing up for 200 bucks because it's not obviously the best trailer. A couple of years ago when I had quads, I did do new bearings. I did new springs, which are down there. I'm actually gonna flip the springs and put them on top of the axle. I'm gonna do that here pretty quick. And then I gotta look at welding up some new brackets on the side of this thing. So obviously the RZR can go on it. It's all steel construction. The guy that had it before, that kind of ran it to the ground, was putting like bobcats and all kinds of crazy stuff on it. So it can definitely hold the RZR without question. I do have these channel locks, but I need to finish cleaning it up in the garage. I just have not quite got it there yet. I'm gonna sweep and vacuum that off. And again, I've got to run up to Lowe's actually here in a few minutes, because in addition to that, I did wire in and install new lights a couple of years ago. I got to check them because for some reason I don't know that I installed blinkers. So we also have these. So I am going to change these out. I've got to go to a lot bigger hook. Looks like this. I've got one of them already because those hooks don't mount to my trailer. So I'm going to switch over to these. Because, well, I have to because they work. So I've got that. I'm going to clean this box out. Needs to be cleaned out. I got to get some locks for this. And then I'm going to get some new tires. But first and foremost, what I'm going to do is put this on. Well, actually, I'm going to go get that part for that. And then I'm going to look for a leaf spring. I'm probably going to put some kind of rubber stopper because this is going to sit on top of here, which will raise it up a couple of inches, which is what I want. It'll work a lot better, and it again gets it off the ground, but I need to look for some kind of rubber pad or something I want to put between the leaf spring and the axle mount. And if not, that's okay. I do need to, probably will get some new U-bolts though here, just because it's always a good idea to get new U-bolts every time you mess with that stuff, just because they stretch all of that, and I can't remember if I got them anyways. This thing will be cleaned up hopefully and ready to roll. I am gonna pressure wash it when I'm completely done. In the meantime, what I'll probably do is just grab the vacuum and vacuum out all the stuff, pull it out of the garage. Like I said, probably pressure wash it down just so I can get it cleaned up. New tires, and then I'll look at mounting more of these brackets. So you see these. When I got the trailer, the brackets and everything were broken off, and then the fenders were junk. So I do have to figure that out. I might go to steel fenders, because if I raise this thing up, I want to see how high the decking is and all of that. Anyways, that's for a future video and a lot more. I'm kind of rambling on. This is pretty much the state of the garage at this moment. Again, I haven't had time, but I got to put these on the internet for sale. And a lot of other things going on. I appreciate you guys checking us out here at the Wrench Out Garage. I really do. We are going to be doing, I keep talking about it, but I'll be doing another few giveaways of the Garage Life decals that I make here. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you guys have not subscribed. If you're out riding or driving, do it safely. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere else. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Anthony, Wrench Out Garage. We'll catch up with you later.